Did you see the head coach of the Lions yesterday, Dan Campbell? He was at a press conference. He's always real high energy. I love this guy. He should be like a high school coach. He is.
Yeah, he's old school.
Most people think he won't last.
He doesn't last. He doesn't seem to fit the modern game.
Not the modern athlete.
You're saying his energy's wasted on the NFL?
Well, I just think
it's not his energy. It's just his attitudes.
Yeah. When he was the interim coach for the Dolphins a couple of years ago, and he had him doing like the Oklahoma drill, and which is where you like get up and it's like a high school thing, and they don't even do it in high school anymore. He was really into like these professional athletes doing drills they hadn't done in a long time, which I supported.
And we're pros, and we don't do that anymore.
And it's just not. And there's pictures of him. Was it last week doing the up downs with the Lions?
Yeah, they're doing up downs,
which apparently is just gutting if you're not physically fit, and he couldn't keep up. He was trying to keep up with the team, but he couldn't.
Bull in the ring.
Bull in the ring. That was another one he did. Did you ever do bull in the ring when you play?
I watched it. I never had to partake.
I played every level of football up to Pee Wee, and after that I stopped.
That's when they start bull in the ring.
Right. Well, actually, I played.
Of course, back then it was different times.
Actually, I played in a league it's in politics now. They called it. But we were Pee Wee and midget were the two leagues. You play midget football?
No, but I had a lot of friends that played midget.
We played midget, and we would do bull in the ring. And bull in the ring is when there's one guy in the middle, and he has to go to the side and just get blocked. Or they'd call somebody out, and they'd say, Demm, and Demm would go in, and we'd just smash each other. And then Demm would go back, and they'd say, Ellinger.
Try to break through the circle?
Yeah, and you got to try to break through.
Yeah, like a mosh pit.
Yes.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah. Yes. But they don't do bull. Well, Dan Campbell brought back bull in the ring for the NFL.
Kind of like that.
I did, too.
I bet some of those, they're young. They probably, some of them maybe never done it before.
But he was criticized. Well, yesterday he was asking at a press conference, why do you have so much energy? Why are you this way? Why are you so boisterous? And he said, well, every day I stop at Starbucks.
Normally what I do is I'll get two venti. I go to, Starbucks, I get two venti of the pipe with 2 shots in them. So black eye in both. That's what I come in with. That's how I start the day. So
it's basically like 14 straight shots.
Yeah.
that he's doing there.
I don't know my coffee world. 2 ventis. Is that 40 ounces of coffee?
That's the
to start.
That's the big one. And
that's the base.
Then 2 shots of espresso. Yeah.
I do know the Pike is their regular standard coffee, but then he adds 2 shots of espresso in there, which in each one.
Yes. So you're talking about
that's more caffeine than you, Kelly, with your Celsius at your peak.
Unreal amount.
My wife told me yesterday that's it for Celsius. I can only have 1 a day. She's drawn the line.
She think you'll learn your lesson?
She counts them. I'll try. She does count them, and she counts my empties. She comes over. It's like, that's too many.
She loves you. She wants you
start
alive.
hiding them, please. You'll throw them in the woods.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Take them to the car.
Go buy singles at the convenience store.
It's possible.
What made her draw the line? Just the cans, or are you like shaking in your sleep?
That's the thing. She thinks I'm too on edge after I have these Celsius drinks. Have
you giving her the Jimmy leg at night?
Yeah, they have. The dog can't go to sleep. We're all shaking
in the bed.
It's called. It's got how many caffeine?
200 milligrams. Is it the equivalent of 2 cups of coffee per can?
4. She
told 4 cups of coffee.
So I drank back to back the other day, and she goes, it's like you just shot 8 cups of coffee, which is kind of a Dan Campbell thing. And I was a little jittery. I couldn't go to sleep that night. And she said, that's it. 1 a day max. And that's all you can have. But I love them.
Yeah. You
get that little taste, And
Is your son still on the harder stuff? The dark can?
Yeah. He goes to Peach Vibe. I'm a...
It's not good for him either.
Oh, I know. Well, it says, listen, under 16, you're not supposed to have them at all. It says the warning on the can.
Borderline.
Yeah, he's right at it. So she told both of us, 1 a day, and that's it. Dan Campbell goes with all that coffee.
Did you both go, Mom?
Yeah, we both...
Well, she wants you to live. She loves you. She needs you.
Exactly. And so I will adhere to that rule for my health, but I was a little put.
So now is it just going to be partaking before the workout, or just you're going to pick a time during the day?
Oddly, I like it after the workout. I really should have it before.
Perfect.
So, but that's when I have. But it's
supposed
to. But it builds up your energy. You're really supposed to have it before. So I take it when I get home. But then as soon as I have one, I just want another one right back to back with it. My son yesterday at 16. He was picking up a prescription for my daughter, an allergy medication, and she trusted him to go by there and get it.
Okay, that's a good errand.
Mm-hmm. So he was going there anyway for something.
Drive-through or inside?
Inside. He had to go to the CVS, and that's where the pharmacy is. So she said, now here's what you have to do. You have to go and get this, blah, blah, blah. So he did. He got it, and he brought it back. And then
he passed the what's her birthday test.
Yeah.
that's
the biggest surprise.
That's the biggest obstacle.
That's true. I believe they rehearsed that.
You have to.
Yeah.
And the new address test.
Yeah.
What's your address?
Right.
And
All
your
of those
birthday?
things. The birth date is right off the top. He passed that. He came home and he said, the pharmacist said there's something important about the dose. I don't know.
Good.
Either don't or
Good.
always something.
Right.
Never.
And she said, what did he say exactly? And he was, I don't know. What am I, a doctor? I don't know. And I said, think, man. And then he said, I'm not a doctor. I got my degree in thuggism.
You know what? Go upstairs.
He said,
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. He goes, I'm not a doctor. I got my degree in thuggism. Now I started laughing. And my wife goes, this is not funny. Do you think this is funny?
No.
Like, well, I don't know. I just thought it was funny when he said it.
Just a pharmacist, not even a doctor.
But something really important about the dose. I don't know.
I don't know. Open it up. Call him back. I don't care.
He's going to be the king of the school. King of the school.
Got my degree in thuggism. All right.
Thug you.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. School of Hard Knocks. Yeah. By the way, they came out and said it is in the rules, because we've talked about this a few times now, that those high jumpers who elected to share the gold because they tied, that is part of the rules, the official Olympic rules, that if the two agree, we'll split the gold. They do it. And they did.
Is that in just jumping sports?
Yeah, maybe. It did.
Or would that happen in discus?
Now, I'm not positive on that. They said in that particular sport, the rule is if they tie and there is a tie, you can either go to a jump off or agree to share first place.
Measurement sports.
Measurement sports.
Right, because I would imagine that probably works for the pole vault too.
Is there ever a case where a sprinter, like a 100-meter dash, where they would breast the tape?
Like photo finish?
Yeah, exactly at the same time.
That's pretty. They have pretty good.
They might share the gold if that was the case. I don't think they'd rerun it.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
But they do have the technology now where you can tell.
On shoe, I mean, they could put one of those little chips on your shoes, and because is it your foot that goes across, but your chest has to?
I think they all lean forward. I think it's head.
I think it's your torso.
Yeah, is that what it is? They all lean forward towards.
Is there an actual tape that you go through, or is it just?
No, it's by the line. They still do photo
electronic.
finish. I'll tell you, the men's. I watched the men's hurdlers last night for the U.S. You know, the history has been they can't hand the baton off. It always gets dropped. The
That's
4x100 relay. Sorry. Happened last night again.
Yeah.
They didn't even qualify for the final. Bad handoff.
They botched the handoff.
That's a hard thing.
Because we have some of the fastest sprinters in the world.
I ran track in middle school.
You mean around it once?
Yes.
Yeah, we all did for the mile.
600-yard dash.
Yes.
Was the snack bar on the other side?
But this was PE, and they taught us. We had to learn how to hand those batons, and it's not easy. You know,
It's a good skill.
It's life skills.
What a waste of day.
Well, it's the one it's the receiver that's got the hard part because she's got to start running.
You have to run with your hand in one
and
place.
you kind of have to look behind you.
Because so many of us would just stand still, but they said, no, you got to start running, and then the handoff is tough.
Yeah.
That's right. And you to hand it one to the other. And we would compete, you know, not for any golds or anything, but we would compete.
And we should say credit where credit is due. The basketball team won.
Gold medal, round.
They were down 15 and won by, what, 18?
Yeah. Came storming back.
Yeah, but man, they love getting down. I mean,
but they have to fight for it, right? I mean, it's not a gimme.
You know, I heard one of the Australian players, one of their better players, went to the bathroom during a game in the previous round, slipped on slick tile, got a concussion, didn't play last night.
Dude.
Did not play. That's what he said. During the game, he got a concussion. He slipped on wet tile in the shower in the locker room and hit his head against a wall.
He's probably running in and trying to run back out.
Yeah. And he didn't play against the United States last night.
They said that apparently having the guys that were in the finals come over has really helped. Like Drew Holiday.
Good.
Has been big.
Good.
Yeah.
So Kelly, they're outlasting the Kelly curse. They're in the gold medal game now.
Yeah. Maybe you Kelly cursed just the initial team.
Yeah.
And didn't the guys in the finals that like Booker, Holiday, Middleton, when they came over, they didn't get the curse.
Thank God. Keith writes, I heard Kelly say he was moved to tears by those two fools who wanted to share the gold medal. What a pansy. Have you no shame? Why don't they all just share gold before they even compete?
Oh, no. You put all that in there?
God.
It's an email. They should have made them share silver. See how nice they were to each other. These two up on each other. Losers. They need to fight it out and see who's the best. not share gold. That's what you get from everybody gets a trophy.
There it is.
I saw the video. They jumped in each other's arms and pranced around. I said, this is great. Keith says, no, that is not
Take
good.
it to the IOC, man.
This is what the games are about.
That's what the games are about. That's why I wrote him back and said, this is what the games are about. Oh, my God.